Starting off here under the cover because it is raining cats and dogs, but we got Old Timey off here in the distance. Current time 7:46, and we're creeping on this very rainy morning. Old Timey looking good way off in the distance because we are currently under this little shroud of cover. And you guys are the best for being here. It is raining. The weather is very crummy, hence standing under the awning here with all the gear on. Got the trusty packed away, trusty umbrella packed away in the pack, but we're not going to let a little rain stop us. That's right, I definitely need a coffee. It's going to be a random creep day on this rainy February 2025. February almost ending too. March coming in very soon. Stay tuned. We're doing some creeping. You guys know I never let the weather stop me. You guys are the best for being here. Oh yeah. Creeper cruiser ready to rock. I got the light going. And don't have the umbrella out yet, but I'm guessing if we do any more filming outside here, we're gonna have to have the umbrella. Old Timey looking good. Current time 7:48, and I'd stand here until the big hand changes like normal, but it's raining. But I did get a new little silicone cover for the Kreeper cam, so we're in good. All right, next stop, coffee. Right. Is it slow this morning? Bunch of lazy bones on a Sunday, huh? I didn't put you on video, don't worry. It's too early, right? The coffee's nice and hot though, as always.
You have a light in your bike?
I do. It's okay, it recharges.
Oh.
It plugs in. But thank you for telling me.
Okay?
You guys are so good to me here. Back in business. 2 creams, 2 sugars. Give it a little stir here. Man, that looks so dang good on this cold, rainy morning. Flip this around. Kreeper headquarters, like my brother likes to say. Yeah, that coffee is very good this morning. Well, I haven't had a sip, but I can smell it. And also feel the temperature nice and hot. Yeah, very, very rainy. In fact, I was just looking at the local weather. We're in for an atmospheric river, which means we're having like a huge tropical blast from Hawaii. It's like a Pineapple Express kind of thing. Come right through here. So it's nice and warm out. It's like probably in the 40s or even the 50s, but it is wet and all the gutters and all the puddles, and we're basically puddle cutting it today. I've got this jacket on, and I've also got the other jacket over here drying off. A bigger, heavier raincoat, and then I also got the trusty umbrella in the pack, so there'll be a little places to kind of duck and dodge. And as stated, I also got a new little silicone cover for the camera, but it was getting wet, so I got to be careful because I definitely don't want to ruin my brand new camera. But as you can see, the brim of my hat very wet, so we're gonna sip on some coffee, get nice and caffeinated, probably head back to the Kreeper cave soon. I do want to hang out with Penelope, who, if you guys don't know, is my pit bull. I want to get her out maybe for a walk today and just kind of see where the day brings us. Some random creeping, and I love you guys for being here. Thank you so much. And make sure you guys say hello. I always love hearing from you guys in the comments. All right, let's get caffeinated and get going, get creeping. All right, man, it is really warm out. Like I said, it's kind of like tropical out. Brand new library looking good here across the street too. Boy, they've been really working on that. And I don't think they work on Sundays, but as you can see, they got the big crane here. And this is taking up pretty good amount of space there on Eastman and Division. But yeah, good looking out on the nice hot cup of coffee this morning, Burger King. And the Kreeper Cruiser is ready to rock. Somebody just came in too and said, "Is that your bike? You left your light on." I said, "I know. It's kind of what I do." Papa Kreeper got me this one though, and it recharges, so that's nice. All right, we're off. Very warm. There's still a little bit of snow on the ground there. There's that pile that we saw. the other day. Kind of just a mess now, big slushy pile. All right, man, it feels good out though. Even though it's raining, it feels good. All right, coffee achieved. Let's do this. Just leaving BK. We got this nice little covered area now here at the Gresham Town Fair. And I'm just kind of creeping along here in front of Joann's Fabrics. I think it's just called Joann now though, but when they very first came about it, I think it was Joann Fabrics. But I was told that they went bankrupt, and that, well, maybe not bankrupt, but they are closing a ton of their stores. And I didn't see this one on the chopping block. They do have a list on, I don't know if it's their website, but a few other websites and publications kind of talked about the demise of a ton of Joann's, including like 4 or 5 Portland locations. But I didn't see Gresham. Flip this around. I didn't see Gresham on the chopping block. So who knows, maybe they'll stick around at this one. I'm not sure if the company went bankrupt. I think I said bankrupt. I didn't mean to say bankrupt. I think they're just maybe minimalizing some of the stores. But that stinks, because I do have a lot of friends that like going to Joann. In fact, I do myself during Halloween and Christmas. They always have really cool displays, and they've gotten a lot more over the years. So keep you guys posted on Joann. I know my friend Marie Winton, who has a really cool channel where she crochets things and all kinds of things on her channel, but she's really into, you know, she's a creator, a DIY when it comes to the arts. So I know she probably won't be too stoked about that, but I think some of them are still hanging around. And this area, a lot of the stores have kind of changed and switched hands. So I think the Oregon Trail Shopping Center will probably be the next hot spot with, you know, the proposed In-N-Out and Trader Joe's. So a lot of these strip malls, you know, malls if you will, aren't doing as hot as they used to, you know, in the 90s and stuff. In fact, a lot of these, well, this one in particular here was the original Joann. In fact, you can still see some of the ghost signage up there from the first sign, and that's where they had the Spirit Halloween. So who knows, maybe they'll have more locations now for in October for Spirit Halloween. I kind of hate to joke about it, because I do not like to see, you know, so many stores closed. These guys have been closed for a long time here too. Rue 21, and also Payless Shoes down here. So this strip mall has definitely struggled. So it's kind of be sad to see a staple like Joann leave here as well. Wow, look at this big pile of snow. Still kind of kicking it around. But yeah, Payless Shoe. I've shown this a few times. Basically just a bunch of old, you know, racks. And they still have the sign up over here. So yeah, this strip mall's kind of struggled, and the ones that have been able to kind of keep it alive and stuff are now kind of bailing too. So, well, I guess that one's not closing as far as I know, but if it does, that's definitely not going to be a good look for this area. All right, moving along, creeping along on this rainy creep day. That coffee is kicking in good though. Oh, that's another thing down here on the end. I read an article last week in the Outlook that the little boutique down here, Northwest Creations, lost their lease just because they can't afford it. So maybe they were able to make other plans, but I was told that these guys are getting ready to close too, which they've always been really good to me, letting me kind of come in and film and check out all the crafts. And I know they rent, you know, booths and stuff to other local creators. So a lot has changed, and that kind of stinks. So, but maybe they did get something worked out where they don't have to close up shop. All right, as I can see from this puddle, it's still raining pretty good. So I'm going to put the camera away, at least till we get a little bit closer to the Creeper cave. Just found another little awning here, cutting back through the main city park. And we've got the Gresham baseballs, or Gresham Little Leagues field, I should say, where the Baseball World Series was played a few years back. Boy, it is really pouring now. But I wanted to creep through here because I'm excited for spring for sure, and also baseball. And I also wanted to show this little placard here for the Gresham Little League, and also Gresham resident, which I've showed on the channel a few times. Sylvester Sill Johnson, 1900 to 1985. He was actually the last major league pitcher to strike out Babe Ruth. And I've shown this a few times. I just kind of creeping back through the park here. In fact, I want to figure out if he is buried here in Gresham. So I got to go back and do a little homework. But yeah, the very last the last person to ever strike out Babe Ruth. Uh-oh, the camera's getting wet. I got to put it away. Well, good morning. Standing here at the Japanese garden too, and I noticed this little A-board talking about the Cherry Blossom Fest coming up, with spring coming in pretty soon, March 22nd to April 8th. Lights on. And I think we saw them last year. They were so beautiful. So we'll keep you guys posted by springtime. Those will be in full bloom. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, moving on because it's getting pretty dang wet now. But yeah, those cherry blossoms are beautiful. Here at the Japanese garden. And those cherry blossoms are all through here, but most of them are back over that way. Just on the opposite side now of where that A-board was, and these trees here will be those beautiful cherry blossoms, which is always so pretty to see. Yeah, it stopped raining again, which is nice. I was going to head back. As soon as I head back, it stops raining, and I'm like, well, we'll do a little bit more creeping, and then it rains again. Typical Oregon weather. But yeah, the cherry blossoms, these will be so dang pretty to see. Always look forward to that, and also the ones down at the waterfront. Man, it is very tropical. Oh, we got a squirrel crossing. I was wondering where you went. Well, you're probably not the same one, but good morning. Good morning, little buddy. Alright, moving on. Flip this back around. Yeah, I need some windshield wipers for the old Kreeper spectacles. Just getting back here to the trestle bridge right on the trail. With all this rain, really makes this Johnson Creek rise. It's like a big thing of chocolate milk. Yeah, this thing is flowing, and I'm guessing it'll probably get up even higher. I don't think I've ever seen it up as far as, the lip here along the edge. But I'm guessing with the atmospheric, or however you say it, river coming through, this will probably only get bigger. So pretty cool to see. Morning. But also could be very dangerous. And I also noticed that even more so now, this bridge is very slick because of the moss and everything. It's kind of just so damp and cold. Even more slick than when it was snowy, so I had to just kind of be careful there for a second there. I lost my footing. But there you have it. These guys are brave out this morning walking their dogs. But yeah, the next few days this water should probably get even a little bit higher, which is kind of scary to think. A creek, basically a river at this point. Very peaceful, but can also be very dangerous. Yeah, as stated, very dangerous. You definitely don't want to lose your footing or even get too close here. to this little edge, which is pretty close to the trail. You gotta just really be careful, because if you fell in that water, you'd probably go for a nice little cold dip, and then it'd probably wash you down pretty far. But I don't think I've ever seen the water up this high. This is pretty dangerous, actually. Now you could basically take a raft all the way into Portland at this point. Love the sound of that water. But you got to be very careful. Alright, we're under this little cover, but it is not raining at the moment, so that's good. Yeah, just need a raft. We'd go all the way into Portland. Back in the Kreeper cave now. Nice and warm. And I actually just opened my Instagram. It's been a while since I've opened up my Instagram. I hadn't had a chance to even check any of my other social media platforms. I've been so busy working on YouTube. But Instagram, and I actually just got a really cool message. One of my fellow great Kreepers, his kids, made me a theme song for the channel, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to show you guys it now. Give you a little listen, and we're going to start incorporating that into the opening of the channel. Thanks so much, you guys. So awesome. I love it. All right, here we go. Listen to this, you guys. I love this.
Good morning. He loves the Simpsons and he creeps. The Gresham clear, ski. He loves the Simpsons and he creeps. The Gresham creeps. The Gresham
That is so good. Thanks you guys so much. I'll definitely be hearing this more on the channel.
Good morning. Ski. He loves the Simpsons and he creeps. The Gresham clear, ski.
That is too good, you guys. Thank you so much.
The Gresham creeps. The Gresham
Mr. K, thank you so much. Back in the Kreeper cave now. Well, outside of the Kreeper cave. Got the trusty rockin'. And it is raining again, really heavy. And it's only supposed to get even more, so I'm kind of glad to be back now. A little cover for the camera held up pretty good. But I also don't want to risk, getting the camera wet. So that's going to do it from this very rainy day. Got that crazy aspheric, I can never say it right, some kind of Pineapple Express river thing coming. And yeah, just going to hang tight, have some dinner. Got some chili and cornbread. And just hang tight here in the Kreeper cave. And enjoy the sounds of the rain. I love you guys for tuning in and creeping with. You are the best. And rainy, wet, cold. Oregon. Kreeper out and out. Peace.
and he creeps, creeps, creeps. The Gresham Oregon creeps, creeps, creeps. The Gresham Oregon.
That's going to do it for today. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. That'll dial you into being a creeper today. You can also ring that bell. That way when I creep, you guys will be the first to creep. And if you did enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. Till next time, Creeper out for now. Peace.